Hey there, everyone. This is John, the Sea Monkey Dude here, and today I wanted to give you an update on the big castle aquarium that I've got. That's what we're looking at right now, and you'll notice it looks a little bit different than before. Well, there's no castle there, and I took out the other decor too. There wasn't very much other. But we had a big algae bloom in here. Algae can be a great thing for sea monkey pets. They eat it, it can produce oxygen, but too much of it can prove to be a bad thing too. And when it takes over the aquarium, a lot of times the sea monkeys don't do so hot. And that's what happened here, unfortunately. This isn't the first time I've dealt with this, so I sort of knew what to do, I guess. I started to clean out this tank, but I haven't finished yet. I took out the decor, and I took out a whole lot of algae using some aquarium tools. And I've got a bunch of gunk at the bottom here. I'm not worried about the gunk so much, but you can see there's leafy algae in there. We're going to scrape all that out later. But you'll see there's not a whole lot of adult pets swimming around in here. There's a few up here at the top, and there's a few others. There's just a handful, though. We used to have hundreds in here. But with me digging around in here, taking stuff out, pulling algae out over the past 2 days, I've stirred up a lot of dormant eggs. Not intentionally, it just sort of happens when you move the stuff around. Look at this. You see all these little babies? That's just from me stirring things up, pulling algae out and pulling the castle and stuff out. These dormant eggs start to hatch. Pretty cool, right? So I'm going to finish pulling the rest of this algae crap out of here. Man, look at all the babies over there. There's a lot. I didn't add any eggs or anything in here, guys. You know, these are just babies that are naturally in here from dormant eggs that have hatched down in the gunk. But I'm going to finish cleaning this out, and then I will purposely agitate all the gunk at the bottom. I'm going to stir it up really, really good. I'll increase my bubbles on here for a little bit just to blow things around. And between all these new babies, the handful of adults we've got in here, I think we can repopulate this tank pretty easily. Pretty crazy, right? Yeah, people talk about sea monkeys living a long time, you know, stuff like that. Individual pets don't. That's just how these animals are. They're not like your dog or your cat where you can get 10, 15 years, you know, out of a pet. You can probably get 6 months if you're lucky. But colonies can last years. You know, through this, you know, misfortune of too much algae, I went in here and stirred things up, right? And me stirring things up caused all these little guys down here to hatch within the past 2 days. You can see there's a lot. And that was without me purposely stirring it up. So I'm going to get the rest of this algae out of here. I'm going to scrape it. It's going to take a day or so. Sorry for the poor video quality. The water's a little cloudy. But I'm going to get that out of there. I'm going to get the gunk off the bottom. Or not off the gunk, but just all the algae. The gunk itself, I'm not worried about. We're going to get as much of that algae out of here as possible. I'll put the castle back in here. I already cleaned it. And maybe put an air stone on there. I'm not sure. I'll probably replace that too, because there's a lot of algae growing on my airline there. I'll probably just put a new airline in there. I've got the hose here at home already. So we'll replace that. And I'll give you guys an update in like a week or so. We'll see how things are going. That's it. That's all I wanted to show you. Wanted to let you know that, yeah, I've got a ton of sea monkeys. But things don't always go perfectly. And that's okay. I know there's a lot of new sea monkey hobbyists out there, sea monkey parents, whatever you want to call yourselves, sea monkey pet owners, and sometimes they have pets die, and they get very frustrated. Shit happens, you know? It sucks, but it does. It's how we get through it that's most important, right? So, through this misfortune, you know, we've got new life, though. Look at all these babies swimming around down here. Had I not agitated the bottom, I don't think these guys would have hatched anytime soon. And there's a lot. So, their parents and grandparents, aren't around anymore, but because of what happened, these guys have a chance at life, which is great. Hopefully they'll grow quickly, and we'll have a nice, thriving colony in here again. That's it. Hope you guys are all doing well. Feel free to comment down below, ask questions. Don't forget to check me out on all the other social platforms. I'm active on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. A little bit on Reddit. Don't forget to visit my website, seamonkeydude.com. All one word. No dashes or anything. And if you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell thing so you get notified when I publish new videos. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll keep you updated. Bye-bye.